Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of TarotCelebritea with your boy Ducky. Today, we are going to be doing an updated reading for Zhao Lusi, and we're going to check her connection with Wang Anyu and Zhao Lusi's connection with Cha Eun-woo. So remember to take these videos with a grain of salt. Remember that these videos are for entertainment purposes. And why is that, you may ask? Well, that is because we do not have Zhao Lusi nor the other two beautiful people here to confirm nor deny that what I'm seeing in the cards, how I'm interpreting the cards, is resonating with them or is not resonating with them. So just remember to take these videos with a grain of salt. And also, I'm going to try my best to pronounce their names to the best of my abilities. Please know that if I mispronounce their names, it is not intentional. It is not to be rude or anything. I just be struggling, y'all, okay? I'm struggling. I'd like to think I'm pretty good with pronouncing names, but sometimes I be struggling. So if y'all hear me struggling with pronouncing names in this video, please know it is not my intention to be disrespectful in any way. And without further ado, let's get started on Zhao Lusi's reading. Let's start with Zhao Lusi and Wang Anyu's connection. So let's see, Zhao Lusi and Wang Anyu's combined connection whenever they think about one another or they talk to one another or talk about one another to others. What is the energy like? We like this card, the Knight of Swords, fast movement, fast communication. I feel like these two talk very fast. I don't know. I feel like they talk very fast among one another, and they just have a lot of ideas. Oh, let's keep going. We got the Three of Wands in reverse. Let's get one more card. With the Emperor. Interesting. So, we got the Knight of Swords here with the Three of Wands coming up next in reverse. I feel like the two of them, Zhao Lusi and Wang Anyu, connect very well mentally, intellectually. They exchange a lot of ideas. The Knight of Swords is a very fast-moving knight, very well spoken. So I feel like these two have a lot of beautiful ideas. They communicate well with one another. Maybe they communicate very quickly, but there is a lack of opportunity here. Maybe it seems like whenever they communicate, maybe they talk about a lot of ideas and stuff like that, but then they realize that there may be a bit of a lack of being able to execute these beautiful and smart ideas that they have. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. What else? In regards to the Emperor coming up, I'm seeing that the two of them are very much in control. The two of them know what the connection is like with one another. The two of them know what they want out of life. And yeah, it just seems like this connection is very well controlled, and not to say it's like a controlling environment, but it's very well handled. This connection is great and well handled, considering the fact that maybe they wish that they could do more. Maybe they wish that they could discuss more ideas together, or they could just talk more, but there isn't really much of an opportunity for that. But other than that, the connection here between Zhao Lusi and one sec, I lost my notes. Where are my notes? Okay. That's how bad my short-term memory is. That's the connection with Zhao Lusi and Wang Anyu here that I'm seeing combined. Let's go on to Zhao Lusi's thoughts on Wang Anyu. We got the King of Pentacles in reverse with the Eight of Swords in reverse. Now, Wang Anyu's thoughts on Zhao Lusi. strength with the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. So I feel like the lack of opportunity here that may be going on between these two beautiful people may be coming from Wang Anyu, because Zhao Lusi's thoughts towards him, when Zhao Lusi thinks of Wang Anyu, she thinks of someone who may not be as organized, is what I'm seeing. The King of Pentacles normally is a very well organized, well thought out king who always has a plan, writes down the plan, creates the blueprint, you know. But in reverse, this king has no plan, kind of just wings a lot of the stuff, maybe lacks a little bit of ambition as well, or lacks structure. And maybe I'm hearing a little bit too free. Maybe Zhao Lusi, when she thinks of Wang Anyu, she thinks of someone who's just very free. Because normally the Eight of Swords can talk about restriction, but to me, when this card comes in reverse, those restrictions are lifted. There are no restrictions, right? So I feel like when Zhao Lusi thinks of Wang Anyu, she thinks of someone who is very freeing, but maybe so free that they don't really like to plan things, because they like to live in the here and the now, the present moment. And they're like, why am I going to make plans for like 2 hours down the road when 2 hours later things can happen, things can change? Why am I going to create these plans? Just an example, but that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Very free spirited energy, but sometimes that free spirited energy is a little bit too chaotic, too dispersed, and needs to be a little bit more organized. Now, Wang Anyu's thoughts on Zhao Lusi. We got strength here with the Ace of Pentacles. Strength is ruled by Leo, and the suit of Pentacles is indicative of the earth element, which is all about our tangible things here in the physical world. So I feel like well planted, well, I guess present. When he thinks of when Wang Anyu thinks of Zhao Lusi, he thinks of someone who's just very grounded, secure in who she is. She is present, she is strong, but she is also gentle. She also has a big heart and well, I guess she has a big heart because she is very caring towards animals, towards other people. There's a lot of empathy here, and that empathy is one of her strengths, and that is what Wang Anyu sees within Zhao Lusi. He sees that she's just so strong and secure in who she is, and well grounded, well structured, which is funny because he's like the opposite end is what I'm seeing. Like, he is super free and crazy, but like a free spirited type of crazy, where he likes to have fun and it's not with any ill intentions. And then Zhao Lusi is here with like super strong and secure and well structured, well organized. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Let's draw an oracle card, seeing if there's a connection here between these two. Let's see. Is there a romantic connection between these two? We got let yourself sparkle and shine, opal. Okay, that didn't really help me too much. Let's keep on going. Is there a romantic connection between these two? We got the Knight of Wands. I think there is a connection here, but again, there's like just a lack of opportunity for these two to kind of get closer. They like to communicate about ideas. They are very much in control of knowing what this connection is and what this connection is not. So what I'm seeing for here, with if there's any kind of like romantic connection or possibilities, let yourself sparkle and shine with the Knight of Wands. I think there is a good connection here and a good possibility for a romantic connection, but someone here is being a little bit restrictive, or limiting themselves, and it could be that maybe Zhao Lusi is the one who needs to allow herself to sparkle and shine, because remember here how Zhao Lusi may think that Wang Anyu may be a little bit too free, a little bit too wild for her, because he never has, or he hardly has plans for a lot of things. He doesn't like to plan things too much. So the advice here, if they really do want to kind of pursue a romantic or see if romantic connections are possible here, they need to allow themselves to sparkle, to be free, to be lively, and to be passionate with this Knight of Wands, because he is the fire knight. And the suit of wands is all about our ambitions, our passions, our fire, what fuels our fire, rather. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. If they really want to make this connection work, which I see that there is a strong connection here, they really need to allow themselves to free themselves up more, have more fun, be more lively, allow themselves to sparkle and shine, baby, okay? So that is it for that part of the reading. Now let's go on with Zhao Lusi and Cha Eun-woo's connection. Okay, what am I doing with these cards? Okay. I'm having a hard time putting these cards back in order. C'est la vie. Okay, let's shuffle. Ooh, yeah. All right, so let's do the second part of this reading, and we're going to focus again on Zhao Lusi and Cha Eun-woo. And again, I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing their names. Not my intention. My intention here is just to shuffle cards, draw cards, explain what I see, post the video, and then forget what I said. All right, so let's go on with Zhao Lusi and Cha Eun-woo's combined connection. What is their current combined connection like? What is the energy? Zhao Lusi and Cha Eun-woo. This card, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Let's keep going. With the Five of Wands, ooh, challenges. Someone is not reciprocating here with this connection. With the Hermit, no. In reverse, okay. So we got the Six of Pentacles showing up in reverse. The Six of Pentacles, look at this card. It's all about being kind, being charitable, being giving, being, did I already say generous? Being generous towards others. But this card came in reverse, which is indicative that someone here between Zhao Lusi and Cha Eun-woo, someone is giving too much and the other person is just taking too much, and there is not enough balance in giving and receiving. Someone is giving too much of themselves or gave too much of themselves, and the other person just took and didn't really reciprocate, and it caused a challenge here. I'm seeing that there's some challenges in this connection. This doesn't always have to be bad challenges, especially because this came up right side up. The Five of Wands talks about being good challenges, so I feel like the connection between Zhao Lusi and Cha Eun-woo was a little bit challenging here, but it was maybe a growing experience. The two of them grew from challenges, as we all do. We all, level up whenever we have to rise above obstacles. But we got the Hermit here in reverse, which is all about kind of like ignoring advice from other people or taking the advice from someone who you shouldn't have taken advice from. You're ignoring someone's counsel. Is that what I'm trying to say? I guess you're ignoring someone's advice, someone's feedback or something like that is kind of what I'm seeing here. But yeah, something happened between this connection with Zhao Lusi and Cha Eun-woo where something was not reciprocated. Someone was giving too much and someone was taking too much. It created a little bit of a more of a challenging dynamic between the two of them, causing them to maybe not really seek each other out or consider one another's advice. I don't know. Something happened here. Let me know what you think in the comments of what it could be between Zhao Lusi and Cha Eun-woo, where something happened. It could be either someone is being too reserved here, maybe staying indoors and not opening themselves up too much in this connection, or they took advice from someone who they shouldn't have taken advice from, or they ignored some very valuable advice, which caused a little bit of like a separation here. Um, Something happened where some constructive feedback, some maybe constructive criticism was given, and instead of creating a bridge to help them kind of like mend things and be good, it created a little bit of a disconnect, and maybe there's an even more of a separation. So dang. All right, let's keep going with Zhao Lucy's thoughts on Cha Eun-woo. When Zhao Lucy thinks of Cha Eun-woo, what does she think? What does she feel? We got the death card in reverse. Wow, heavy. With the Page of Pentacles. All right, Cha Eun-woo's thoughts on Zhao Lucy. Four of Cups. With the Page of Wands in reverse. So let's start here. Zhao Lucy's thoughts on Cha Eun-woo. When Zhao Lucy thinks of Cha Eun-woo, she thinks of someone who I'm just thinking like is stuck in the mud. Like when she thinks of Cha Eun-woo, she thinks of someone who's like, oh my gosh, like why haven't you done this already? You needed to do this like 10 years ago. Like there's something that Zhao Lucy thinks Cha Eun-woo needs to do, or he needed to have done a long time ago, and finally it happened. Maybe not by his own choice. It might have been by force. But yeah, she also, when Zhao Lucy thinks of Cha Eun-woo, she thinks of someone who is very hardworking and humble, and she can see like all that he has worked towards. But it seems like maybe Zhao Lucy thinks there's more things that Cha Eun-woo needs to continue working towards in order to continue transforming and changing and leveling up, so he can continue to be proud of the things that he has accomplished. So that's what I'm seeing now. Cha Eun-woo's thoughts on Zhao Lucy. When Cha Eun-woo thinks of Zhao Lucy, he thinks of someone who is very calm and serene, but maybe also a little bit depressing. Because we got the Four of Cups here, and normally the Four of Swords is a very meditative card. It's all about being in a very tranquil headspace, but the Suit of Cups talks about our emotions. So the Four of Cups can talk about some very calming, tranquil emotions, but sometimes that tranquility, that peace can be a little bit boring, can be a little bit can be a little bit depressing. I'm laughing because I feel like maybe that's how I am too. Sometimes I'm so chill about things that maybe I probably bore people. No! No, I take that back. I am not sending that out into the universe. That ain't me. I'm just chill, okay? But yeah. Cha Eun-woo, when he thinks of Zhao Lucy, he thinks of someone who's just very emotionally centered and emotionally serene, and maybe he finds that a little bit depressing. And maybe that's why Zhao Lucy thinks like he still has a lot of work to do to transform, and he thinks that she's kind of too emotionally chill for him. And we also got the Page of Wands here in reverse. So normally the Page of Wands can be a great starter of things. Look at this. Like he has 1 foot off the ground and is already looking towards the future. But this card came in reverse. So when Cha Eun-woo thinks of Zhao Lusi, I feel like there is no future. I'm so wild, y'all. I'm wild with these with how I'm interpreting these cards today. Maybe I'm feeling that I haven't been able to record a video in a while, so I'm just being a little bit more blunt in how I'm seeing and interpreting the cards. But yeah, when Cha Eun-woo thinks of Zhao Lusi, he thinks of like something that like maybe there isn't really much of a possibility here, or there isn't much of a connection here, and that's okay. Not everyone is for everyone. We are all a, what am I even trying to say? We are all a certain type of tea, you know, and not everyone is going to enjoy us. Not we are not everyone's cup of tea. More power to the ones who are like super beautiful and amazing and like everyone loves them, because that ain't me. And yeah, where am I going with this tangent? Yeah, these two may not be the best fit. That's what that's what I'm trying to say. All right, let's go on with romantic capabilities between these two. Is there a romantic connection, or is there a possibility of a romantic connection between these two? We got the 8 of Cups with the 6 of Swords in reverse, and let's just get a Crystal Angel Oracle card. Aqua Aura, healthy communication and relationships. Ooh, yeah. I feel like these two don't really communicate the best, and it shows here with the 6 of Swords here coming in reverse regarding if there's a romantic connection between these two. I feel like normally the 6 of Swords talks about moving and traveling towards calmer waters. This card comes in reverse and it talks about not even knowing what direction to go in. So I feel like if these two were to get in a romantic connection with one another, they may not really have the best goal in sight. They may not even have a goal in sight at all. And it might be because they might not communicate the best. So communication styles and having healthy and open and honest communication can help people steer their boat in the right direction. But I feel like here there's a better opportunity with the 8 of Cups here coming right side up. The 8 of Cups talks about seeking and looking for opportunities or looking for things that really emotionally inspire you. So I feel like the connection between these two is not as strong as, let's say, Zhao Lusi and Wang Anyu. I feel like their connection is a lot more strong than Zhao Lusi and Cha Eun-woo. And with the way that these cards showed up, I feel like, yeah, they don't really communicate the best here, and their communication styles would cause them to kind of not know which direction to take their relationship in. So let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know what you thought of this reading. Feel free to drop some comments on things that you know of either of these people that I drew some cards for. And remember, oh, sorry. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, what are you doing? Hit that little subscribe button. Give me a cute little new subscriber. It makes me so happy. It helps me stay motivated to continue to keep on reading cards. And if you have any requests, feel free to drop down some requests. I just have a list of requests and I put that list on a random wheel generator thing, and whatever it lands on, that's what I do, because it's less work for me. Having to juggle a lot of things, that's the best method for me to try and keep up with the list of requests that I got. But thank you so much for watching this video, for requesting it if you requested it. Remember to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, sexually, and financially. Love and respect yourselves and others as best as you can. And as always, stay hydrated. And I'm all about balance, so I got a little Red Bull drink and I got some tea here. Herbal tea, non-caffeinated. So remember to stay hydrated. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.